Russian artillery attacks have left millions of Ukrainians without power. CBS 4's Chris Livesay examines the devastation in Kherson. We must warn you here, some of the video you're about to see is pretty disturbing.
The Russians have left Kherson, but the terror remains. Her name was Natosha, just a few steps from the safety of her home when a Russian rocket killed her. Her husband died hours later as well, leaving behind their daughter, Lilia. I hate the Russians, she says. They took the most precious people in my life, but I have a son, and for him, I must live. Those fortunate to survive are left in the cold and the dark, with Russia gunning for the country's power grid, turning winter into a weapon, families unable to cook their meals. On the very day the country commemorates the Great Famine of the 1930s, when the Soviet Union intentionally starved millions of Ukrainians to death. We cannot be broken, President Zelensky said, honoring those killed by Stalin then and Putin now. Once they wanted to destroy us with hunger, now with darkness and cold. In Kyiv, locals find shelter in this tent, like Konstantin, a video game designer.
We should leave, we should fight, we should stay, and this is the only way how we actually could win this war.
So even if you have to sleep in a tent?
Even if you have to sleep in a tent.
But there are more signs that Russian forces are taking a beating. According to British intelligence, their supplies are so depleted, they've resorted to using 1980s missiles and stripping them of their nuclear warheads. The British intelligence adds they're unlikely to be effective. Chris Livesay, CBS News, Vinnytsia, Ukraine.